Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Want to learn how to make SICKDOE in crypto? You hit that like, you hit that subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. This is the Wall Street Pete Show. Talk about positivity, crypto, every single day. So for you, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, share with a friend. We talk about this every day. So here we go. It's been a while since we did the evening video. So without further ado, I want to talk about some things. This is a quick, short video. And this is Ruel Paul.
This stage, it doesn't matter. This is what makes Metcalfe's law interesting, because you can have a chain like Doge, which has a lot of investors, but not enough use cases. I think it may come because it's such a big chain with so many people on it that why would you not build applications for it? But it's a very lopsided Metcalfe's law. So it should be very volatile in price because once the investors leave, there's no stuff. Ethereum is so deep and so rich an ecosystem with a number of people building on it that it's incredibly powerful. And everybody has to realize is whatever people think the narrative is in Bitcoin,
now pay attention
about Bitcoin being money, the reality is the medium of exchange in Web 3.0 is ETH. I mean, all NFTs are priced in ETH. Sotheby's are doing art auctions in ETH.
They're talking about everything in ETH. Pay attention, definitely to mention. Virtual reality, the metaverse.
DeFi is based in ETH generally. The metaverse is in ETH. I even commissioned a headquarters for Real Vision in Crypto Voxels. We got a...
So they got, basically is what he's saying in the video is they got charged in ETH. They did some work for this guy, and this guy helped them. And if we skip to the video really quick, this gentleman's a very intelligent, very smart, rich investor. This is a very big deal coming for staking 2.0. So if you stake 2.0, listen up.
Of where we are. Arguably, it's more important than Bitcoin because of how much is being built on it and is driving prices because of NFTs and DeFi and all these things moving the price of ETH. Then the ETH 2.0 staking, whenever that happens, and not the staking, the release of ETH 2.0, I think around that is the moment, because you kind of know. I know people I've been arguing a bit on Twitter about this. I've always said that the moment it's released is probably a buy the rumor, sell the fact. And everyone's like, yeah, but my ETH's already going to be locked for a longer.
Listen to what he just said. Buy the rumor, sell the fact. Basically, what he's saying is they're going to manipulate. Why would they sell? Why would they sell you knowing that you're going to stake your ETH 2.0 and you're going to get out of it? Why would they make sure that the market's high so you can get out at a high price? They're going to kill the ETH price, making sure when you get done with staking on your 2.0 ETH, which is why I'm not staking it now, I figured it out. They're going to kill the price. They're going to make ETH fall. They're going to manipulate it down. So when you have to sell, you're going to be selling at prices that you're not really going to be wanting to sell. So understand that. Understand considerable to the prices that it was trading. So requiring up to that time. So understand what's going on. It's some shady stuff. But this is what's going to happen. The price is going to go up. We are in a bull market. I did sell. We did hit our mark. We did hit our price on Tesos today. So I'm in a good mood. I made some money today. Did a great move today. What I talked about the 610, 611 area. We take some profits and do believe that it could possibly go up harder, a little higher. That's fine. But 1 hour ago, 522 this morning, we bought what a buy. Our target hit too. So it was excited right here, 609, 610. I was telling you right here as we were about to hit it. We actually did. And a lot of people say, I want to see your receipts. You want to see my receipts? You can wipe my, with the receipts. But here's one just to let you know. We're legit. I put my money where my mouth is. So we are involved. We do trade. We did do a move this morning, and we did make SICKDOE in crypto. So almost made $1 on the move today. Something to talk about. Crypto total market cap. Looking today, it's about 2.4 trillion. So we're looking pretty strong there. Almost 1.5% up on the total day. When that happens and you slowly go sideways, boring action, you're going to get this coiling up action. It's going to pump. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Mana Decentraland, a little bit about Ethereum and why I do believe that's going to go to 20K and why Ruel Paul, he does have some Great information on there. What's up, Selner? What's up, Kenyatta? What's up, Anwar? How you guys doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Hit that like and hit that subscribe for me, if you will. What's going on is the inverted head and shoulders pattern, exactly as I said, 4 hourly. Let's get to the 4 hourly here, and we're getting that inverted head and shoulders pattern, right? There's the head down, bottom inverted. What's happening? The shoulder is going to be formed. So what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about exactly as I predicted, pretty much. Kind of annoying, but you see the support that will possibly go sideways and boring for a little bit. I do see what's going on there, so pay attention definitely to that on my chart. I know it's probably not the greatest. Let me see if I can get a better look. I did sell, obviously. I bought Tesos and I sold it. It is what it is. And what I plan on doing, and I get to the hourly, it'll help much, much better. On the hourly, we're going to go sideways. And if you see here, this is the inverted head, so we had it circled. It's zooming in a little bit. It's hard to see. Tesos right here. And we're going to go sideways here and until we get that big pop back up and hit the resistance of the $6.77. So do understand $6 and just about 77 cents. Tesos XTZ, we talked about it this morning, 680, 677. Pay attention to about that price range. It's going to be important for the next resistance level coming up right about there. So if you do see it, I'll line it up for you. A little bit hard to see, but there it is, right about 680-ish. So do see that. And that's something to pay attention to on the next wave coming through. Not really making a big stink of it because why? Because why? It's not much more higher. It is another dollar, though, if you do pay attention as we start to go. And we made $1 this morning on our trade here. So this is Tesos. No indicators. I'm not really looking at anything right now. I'm just reviewing because this morning. But if I do look at my indicators, we are pretty high up. So it is looking like we're going to retrace down a little bit and get a little bit of some lower prices. So you could accumulate more XTZ if you're with me. You could even probably gotten rid of it at 580. You'll be okay. This is just, if you didn't get out to 610 and see where we put our mark this morning and you're missing and you had to actually work, then I get it. But if you did buy Tesos at the 520 this morning, like I said, this is not registered financial advice. I'm not a registered financial advisor, obviously, for that reason. I am the man who does like to wear the visor. Dr. Rainey drives Wall Street, Pete and Sandy. No, he does not. I love this man. Hard-working man. We miss you. Very glad to have you back on the show, Dr. Rainey. Please don't work too hard. Take care of that beautiful fiance you have, as we know you are. So you're a nice man, making sure people's bones and bodies feel better. You're actually a human healer. So I appreciate you, and that's what we were getting at. So pay attention to what's going on here. Last time we got support and resistance, really big support resistance was the 680 price. So I'm going to let you know Tesos may hit something hard on there. Do expect a possibility after it's done falling to see there. Where could it keep falling? I don't think it's going to fall. I believe we're going to get sideways action. And then when it's done with its sideways action, which is why I got out because I don't like my money being boring, I got at the man at the central land, which I've just clicked in at 384. So it should hit. I think it's going to hit there. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to take a peek. I have an order to fill at 384 men at the central land. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take a peek at that in a second. But do see the resistance here as we're going through. Old support right here back in October. So you will see that, and you'll see now it's resistance. So we're making SICKDOE and crypto on the day. Not a bad day, considering we had such a fall. Now let's go, without further ado, men at the central land. So here we are. This is TradingView. And do know that we were able to buy at 364 as well. So, man, it has been obviously on the cheap. And if there's any coin out there that I would recommend to you to put your money in, that would be man at the central land. As this is not financial advice, this really is my strategy. So if you like my strategy, and we're going to just get rid of everything because that's what I do. And I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's what I'm doing. All right, let's get to work. All right. Holidays are here. We're in a bull market. If anybody didn't know, now you know. Let's get the EMA exponential. Let's get them all out. Let's start smashing some stuff here. And, ooh, I'm excited. All right. So we're getting a fall. The trend is your friend. Sideways action, as I see, but the trend is my friend. If I'm looking at the relative strength, we did have a fall on man at the central land where I'm happy. Okay. If I do look at this now, I see something changing on the trend. I'm very happy to see that there perhaps is a change. Last couple times we were here at this time. I usually do this. A lot of people do know. Excuse me. Last few times we were here at this relative strength. We went up. 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 Do it up. I know this sounds really annoying, right? What is the pattern, ladies and gentlemen, every time we get to about here? Well, that was every time we were up here. So every time we came up here and fell, well, this time we broke through there. So what's going to happen? We're going to have a little bit of some struggling. What's up, Nick? How you doing tonight, my brother, from another mother? So all this is bullish. So all this is very bullish. What I see here is a bearish divergence. I do see the flip of the red. Pay attention. That was the last moment we were going up. Well, Man of Decentraland, since I'm so bullish, and I believe Man of Decentraland will be $10 at some point in time. Can't really say exactly this year or not. I was a big fan for it to come up through somewhere around the $7, $8 in the end of drawing right about now. This would probably be the token. I would say definitely Man of Decentraland has way too much product, way too much behind it. My EMA ribbon is getting shorter and tight. Looking for a big price action. And what's going to happen here is if we do fall to the downside here, and I don't believe it's going to happen long if it does, looking more like a Tigger bounce. And if I did some TA here, it's an ascending triangle pattern coming in. I do believe we get that coming in. Looks very good. Very strong. And it's, as you see, it's starting to close in, starting to get here, and then we'll get that spike up to the breakout or to the downside. Now, see, there is a breakout in one way or another coming. I did show you that. I'm not going to do it again. I did show you the indicators. I backed up the truck today on ADA. Couldn't resist. Yeah, it's pretty cheap right now. So what I'm doing here is finding out the trend is my friend. There's a big V dip here, and it's the inverted head and shoulders pattern on Mana. And I do see the head. We do see the shoulder in there. Perhaps we're getting ready to complete the shoulder, which would get me about 450, 460. Where would I hit resistance very first time? The strongest resistance is 446. That's my strongest resistance on Mana Decentraland. Last time we had really good support levels. So I'm going to look and see where we were. And I'm lying. Yes, that's 100% wrong. Wrong information. I'm sorry about that. Last time, major support, we did have this big frame here. So pay attention to that time frame. Big deal. This is a big time frame, November 23rd all the way into the December 3rd, which was just 5 days ago. So if you're paying attention to that, you do see the fall coming down. I do see us hitting resistance currently here, but what I do see is between this frame, remember what we said, $5. We're talking about $5. We're going to be at that price again. There's going to be some consolidating, but we're getting some coiling up action fast. So I don't know if the whales are just buying so hard and we can't resist. But if you see my trend line, it's broken through. And the trend line is now, instead of it being resistance, we're now finding support. So it's giving me a very, very bullish momentum. Looking at the head and shoulders pattern, head, then shoulder. So now maybe I am starting to see a little something here that's starting to wake me up even. Perhaps that's not the inverted. Perhaps this is the shoulder. We're getting fooled. And now I'm starting to see what's happening. And if we do get a cheaper price for Man of Decentraland, you'll probably see it right there, 314, 315 one last time. But what I do see on Mana is why I'm bullish is the new higher lows. So do understand, if we continue to do that, hit resistance and then pop through, your next resistance level, and is going to be strong, is somewhere around the 480. So if you can really survive Mana and you have some Mana Decentraland, I would say right now it's looking really good. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm hoping for a cup and handle formation right in here. And if you did see, we had one here. Ready? Cup, handle. This is really big right now, and I'm going to get off on this. Probably do one TA for somebody. But cup and handle formation. And now if you see it's repeating real quick, cup and handle formation, but it's a different size, obviously. Looking here, another cup and handle right there. So see what we're doing, and then watch the pattern. Eventually, it's going to get to the breakout. You're going to get another W. And I'm looking to see that this is resistance, and obviously the last other resistance was 516, 515. So we have a couple resistance spots. Let's pay attention to them. Let's see where we can dollar cost average out if we choose. It's something I would be doing very small, minimal, 10%, 15%. And maybe we'll do some Cardano ADA. Anybody want to do Cardano technical analysis? Please let me know. I'll do some Cardano for you. First token, let's talk about it. Which one do you want to do? So somebody here, first person, to talk about the next token. What do you want to do? If you said yes to ADA, we're going to do it. I'm waiting on everyone right now. We have some good live followers. Please hit the like and subscribe. And TA on Crow and ADA. So that's what's going to happen. No more. Real quick, Cardano. and then some crow. Look for this, and this is what I was trying to tell you. These levels were coming down. We definitely hit. It's now looking to reverse the trend. This is Trading View. This is Cardano. We're looking at the 4 hourly. Everyone is 4 hours. And if I were to tell you the trend is your friend, then you would find out that the trend is continuing to fall. We're not done yet. It's kind of crazy to say that. But I'm looking at this, and I don't see a trend break reversal. It's going to come up, back down, and just keep going down. Right now, we could be coiling up sideways, but I do not see anything giving me confirmation. The only thing I have here is the old support resistance level back from July and June when we were into the summertime. So if you want to talk about some support and some resistance lines, we can go all the way back to that summertime, and that's where we're at right now. So we're at summertime support and resistance levels. Not really happy about that, but if you do notice, there was some significant time frames where we were at the 150. So that's going to be your first alarm. Your first alarm price range is probably going to be in the 150, 160, and I do see here it is. So I'm pretty confirmed that once Cardano is getting loose and on the move, you're going to see the 150. There's a possibility looking at this chart coming back. This is not done falling. You can get one more dead cat bounce here. Looking to get a dead small one here, and then perhaps you'll level out at the 126, and then we'll talk. So that's pretty much Cardano ADA. That was a really bad. If you look, I mean, it's clear as day. The fall, it's a knife straight through, and that's what happens with crypto. So you have to understand. A lot of people talk about going up, but you got to remember when it goes down. Not many people get that. So you do have to understand all of that and put that in consideration. We didn't even do Ethereum, so if everyone keeps hitting the like button, maybe we can keep going. But even Ethereum, I'm trying to show you the upward W that's forming and coming. It is settling itself in. A lot of bullish news with Ethereum. But let's go. What we're going to talk about, we're going to do Crow. Crypto.com. I filled my order on at 50 cents. We've been nothing but just shy fooling around back to coming to it. So understand upward W's, things of that nature. They're going to happen. I can't believe that we actually filled this order. We filled this order. I was happy as hell when we hit the 50 cents. I couldn't believe that was going to happen. Wish I had more money. Wish I put more in. Of course I do. Am I happy with the 50 cents? I'm absolutely happy. So what we're doing here is changing the trend. And the trend is your friend. So the trend was a nightmare for the longest time. We were getting this falling wedge, looking like it was settling for a falling wedge. It actually confirmed the falling wedge. Now we're waiting on the breakout. The falling wedge is definitely here. I see it coming down through. Now, what's happening with the falling wedge is compared to a descending triangle pattern. We talk about it. Descending triangle pattern does that, and you see how it's the same resistance support, and then that happens. So thankfully, we did not get that. So that's awesome. Good news. Did not get the descending triangle pattern that I thought was going to happen. We pretty much got a falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern, and I'm excited about that. And then there's a little bit of a breakout / support. If you see, boom, boom. Makes total sense why we topped out there. I get it. I see it. Crypto.com. If you're interested, this is TradingView. We get it for free. You can download it on your PC. You can download it on your computer. It's up to you. More support here, even lower at this last wick of support. Pay attention now, resistance. But the other ones back here are really, really big. So pay attention to that price. 66 cents is huge. What am I looking to do? What's going to excite me on Crypto.com? What's going to excite me on Crypto.com is when we break the 75-cent range. When we break the 75-cent range, I do believe that we're going to be heading back to 98 cents. I don't think there's going to be any way of a look back. So first in depth, let's talk about this. Before we get to there, we have to break the 71 cents. So Crypto.com, and I'm not sure if it's on this run coming because we did nothing to confirm or see anything what's happening. And I will do that now. Yes, the ribbon's getting tighter. This is the 4 hourly. And for the ribbon to get tight like this is kind of exciting. Let's see. The reversal in the downtrend is starting to confirm to the back upside, looking like we went higher here. So that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited on the relative strength index. If I do look at my EMA ribbon, it does look like we're under the EMA coming back. So this is going to be the test. This is going to be the moment. Do understand of what's happening. This price came above the EMA ribbon. The ribbon's getting tight. My Bollinger Bands are coming in tight. Looking for a price action. Looks for a breakout. If the breakout does come, I would pay attention to the 71 cents. If we do break that, you're going to be able to celebrate to something special. What it would take, though, is this downward hit, which we did right here. Pay attention as we consolidate, as we're here now. come back through. If we test, this could be the upward W on the breakthrough. That would be fantastic. We will hit resistance at this price. I don't know how long, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. So there's your crypto.com. I don't really expect it going down too much more than it already has. We filled our order. If we do it again, we'll just buy more. That's just what you got to do. You got to have the cojones to buy more. So resistance for sure. Best believe at that price, you're definitely going to see it. There's not much you could do about it, but it would be the formation of an upward W. It would be beautiful. I would be into it. So we're going to get ready to go. Maybe talk about one last coin, Shiba Inu, because I know that's what people want to do. Damn, guess I should have jumped on Crow this morning. You should have jumped on Tesos this morning and bought like 10 million. If you bought 10 million this morning, Tesos, Nick, you would have known, because we did it this morning, 12 hours ago. Looking right, head and shoulders pattern, Tesos, Ubisoft Gaming, inverted head and shoulders pattern. So I was telling you right now, and then we had a line, and we did, obviously, the video. At that time, we did the video, and then after we did the video, we talked and showed the top of the resistance point. I put an order in to sell, and the rest is history. So 522 is gone. It's maybe coming back. You may be actually to get that back. It's 568 now. So if you want to buy back, you can. I'm getting in mana. My order definitely filled. We're at 382. There's a fall coming here. Buy the dip, skip. There it is, man, at the central end. I'm excited for that. Tesos is getting everyone at a cheaper price again. I sold out, made some money. This is how you do it. If you want to hodl, that's a different talk. That's a different price. But it does look like the market's coming down. So pay attention. Everything's starting to come down a little bit. We did have some news. Polkadot and what was that? Polkadot and Yearn Finance does hit U.S. Binance. Big deal to me. If you ask me, I thought it was a big deal. And what if crypto today is like the internet in 1996? Well, you better stop talking about it and start being about it, because stop with the what ifs. Crypto is the future of money. So get that through your head. The sooner you get that through your head, the sooner you're going to start understanding a little bit more about life. So here we are. That's my opinion. Here we are consolidating. And if you do know, I got to get rid of all this stuff. And Tiki is saying hello, my cat meowing through the speaker there. So what is this? Well, this is looking like a descending triangle pattern starting to form until it did this. Had a little bit of this breakout here. Usually I would have told you if we were at this point in time, and if you've watched my previous videos, and this is kind of what I said, look down, looking to get that nice falling wedge, and it is coming really nice. It did look good. It's forming beautifully how it's supposed to. It's a falling wedge. It's a bullish pattern. What happened now is it's a falling wedge inside a falling wedge. I've never, not that I've never seen that. VThor does this, but I was pretty excited to see it. It's a buying opportunity that's going to continue to do something like that. And then if you find out, you're going to really learn something that it really isn't doing that. It turns into an ascending channel. And hopefully we can confirm that with a big breakout back and finish a 4-hourly candle right above this price. And that would be the 4,500. So we're going to have to get to the 4,500, 4,600. This is Shiba Inu. If anybody is interested, this is where we hit the last resistance. Now the next one is the 4,500. Excuse me. Right about there, 4,500, last support level, it was November 3rd. So if you pay attention to that, November 3rd was the last support. We do need to hit resistance and flip that on there. Very, very big bullish move if we can get the 4-hourly above there. So you would probably want to pay attention to that confirmation. Once we do that, and if you do know, I mean, we made some money at this point from that price, but this is a confirmation that once the resistance hits, you may want to get in on this fall here. So this is not financial advice, just my strategy. What I'm doing is waiting for the resistance on that. And then once the resistance comes off on this price, I will now have a confirmation that I'm getting back to a higher resistance level, and now I'm fighting back for higher highs and then creating new higher lows, which this will be the first higher low. So you got to understand where we're at this point in time. It took a long time. Shiba Inu took a long time. I don't know if you understand. It bottomed out, I think. It's finally done. It took the entire market to do so, but that's where we're at. So understand what's happening. I did Shiba Inu for you. Crypto.com, Man at Decentraland, they're very important ones. Pay attention. There's a lot of growth coming. If you do notice right here, this is your major, most important wick right there. Do understand we had some talk. There was some little FUD that made this happen. But remember, falling wedges are bullish patterns. Please be careful. This is not financial advice. This gentleman, Wall Street Pete, worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange, obviously the NYMEX, and that's where he used to go every day, happy as hell. I love this place. Woke up at 9, 8 o'clock. Whenever you wanted, you took the ferry. Ferry was 9:30. You got me there at 10 o'clock. Market opened at 10:15. It was amazing. It was an amazing place. Post-close closed at 2:37. So could you imagine? 10:15, market opens. 2:37, post-close. Catch the ferry at 3:30. I'm home by 4 o'clock. Loving life. So, this is a place we used to work. Really excited to have been able to be here. But now I get to share my memories with you. Once again, $5,000 fine if you punch someone in the mouth on the trading floor. Could you imagine? $5,000. My throat is so dry, I have no water. We're gonna have a good day. La-dee-da-da. Yeah. Ain't no word gonna die today. So hit that like, subscribe, baby. Yeah. Man, hit that like, subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. So Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE, and Crypto, have a Merry Christmas. We'll be here for Christmas. We ain't going nowhere. Just letting you know, gentlemen used to work on Wall Street and actually do the stuff instead of just pretending. There's a lot of pretenders out there. There's a lot of fun out there. So if you're looking for a channel, this may be your place. We love music. We love TA. We love crypto news. And we have Wolves of Wall Street backing us. So as you see, there's a lot of people in the comments that help us. Beautiful place. Wonderful people. So let's go. Let's get out of here. He's in quarantine. Oh, my gosh, my brother. Love you, man. I'm sorry you're dealing with that, but this is the Wall Street Pete Show. My goal one day is to get so rich we can feed the poor. You don't have to be rich to do it. Buy some bread, buy some cold cuts, set up some sandwiches. But I want to do it big. It's go big or go home for me. So everybody, please, this is the Wall Street Pete Show. Go to our channel, look at the About Us, and learn a little bit about the Wall Street Pete. We do accept donations on our channel on the YouTube. We don't have to. Our donation is hit the like and subscribe, and you're already donating a beautiful time for us. So thank you so mumuch. Just hit the like button, hit the share, hit the bell notifications. When we do go live, you get this stuff immediately, and you can share your thoughts with us, and we do live TA. So do understand that this is an awesome place to be. I'm looking for the morning live myself. I'm excited that you're home to be able to do that. I wish you were home for a better reason, but hey, it is what it is. We're out of here like Vladimir. Take care. Have a good night.